Salem witch trials. In 1692, a horrible fear gripped the settlement of Salem. The citizens believed that their daughters were being influenced by witches. Thus, the now famous Salem witch trials were born. After becoming concerned that innocent people were being convicted and executed for witchcraft, Massachusetts Puritan clergy increased matter, 1639 through 1723, argued against the use of spectral evidence and vulgar probation in the prosecution of those accused of witchcraft. Salem is in the state of Massachusetts. At the time of the witch trials, the city was just a developing town. The trials themselves were an infamous circus conducted by men who were not trained lawyers and who judged suspects who had no legal representation. People were frightened of what they did not know. They turned to the church for answers. As a result, the church was very influential on the people. The first accusations of witchcraft were made shortly after an incident during Mass. Many people consider their behavior to be the kick-off the infamous events known as the Salem witch trials. Traits of a witch: woman, elderly, poor, ugly, antisocial, or different. Kept cats. The trials were not fair. Confession or not, you were guilty. During a trial, anything could be stated and taken as true. No proof was necessary. If no confession was given, one would be coaxed out of you. Public humiliation was a very popular form of torture. Tests were also performed, like the floating test. The hunts were efforts to identify witches rather than pursuits of individuals who were already thought to be witches. Convicted witches were put to death. Witches were hanged in Salem, never burned alive. After the summer of 1692, the trials officially ended. The accused were eventually pardoned. There's no one fully accepted belief as to how the trials started. There are many theories, such as ergot poisoning,